Hi guys, it's Knife here, and I'm coming on today to do my wrap up for Space Opera September. I did not do as well as I liked. I have been having some issues reading where I just kind of read the books, and even if I like it, I just don't read it. And then a lot of books I have started and then just not been feeling, and then so I stop reading, and it's just a whole thing. I'm having issues. It's not quite a reading slump, but I don't know, it might turn into one, so I'm trying to get pushed through it, and hopefully the books I've chosen for October will get better. But I read 2.5 books. I will share with you the 2 books I finished and the one I'm almost done with. So I unfortunately did not get the Rebel track, so I only became a pilot in the Federation, which makes me sad because I really wanted to do the Rebel track. And I ended up with an Explorer as a ship. So yeah, I'm really sad, and I had to take some books back to the library because of getting more books for October. But I have written the books that I didn't finish down, so that I will be rechecking those out, because the books I picked I really am still interested in. Like I said, I was just having a really tough time reading. So the first book that I completed, it was for the challenge Read a Space Opera Novella. And I chose Binti by Nnedi Okorafor. This was really wonderful. I didn't like it. I liked the book. I gave it 4 stars, okay? But I didn't like that it was so short. I really wanted to be more in this world, so I'm definitely going to continue with this series. It is about a girl named Binti and her, how do I want to say, let's see, her people, I guess. They're kind of closed off. They do not go off their planet. They don't believe in that. They believe in staying with their group, with their families. And she has bigger dreams than that. She wants to go and study, and she gets accepted into this university, and she goes, and so she has some problems. And it's really interesting, and the world is really interesting, and like I said, I can't wait to continue, because I really did enjoy it. Yeah, so, and like I said, this is the first one I read. I read it really quickly. It's really easy to read. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So the next one that I read was To Read a Space Opera Published Before You Were Born. Now, I have never read anything by Isaac Asimov. He kind of has scared me. I don't know why. I was kind of intimidated by him. And so I decided to pick iRobot. Now, I was expecting this to be like the movie. It is nothing like the movie. This book is so amazing. I gave it 5 stars. It's almost like more like short stories, because what it is it's a journalist is interviewing this woman who was very prominent in the robotics field, and so she's telling him little snippets of what happened with the AIs, and we get a sense of the kind of the AI's growth, and what's kind of going on in the world. I just really enjoyed it. Got attached to some of the AIs. Really enjoyed the characters. I really enjoyed this book. And I'm really glad I read it, because now he's not as scary. And so I really would like to read more from him. So if you have any recommendations for another book that I should read by Isaac Asimov, where I should start after reading iRobot, let me know down below, because like I said, I really am interested in continuing and reading more from him. And I just really love this format. And now, I kind of liked the movie before, and now I just really don't like the movie, because it's like, I wish the movie was more like this instead of what it ended up being. So, yeah, very interesting. So if you've seen iRobot and haven't read the book, read the book. It's nothing like the movie. So, yeah. but really, really good. Really, really, really enjoyed it. Was surprised at just how much I enjoyed it. And then the one that I was trying to finish it last night, but my eyes were closing. I probably could have finished it, but I needed to go to bed. But that is A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. As you can see, I'm really close. This is the second book in the Wayfarers trilogy. Is it a trilogy? I can't remember. I don't know how many there are. I know there is another one after this one. But this takes two of the characters. Two of the characters from the first book. And we get different chapters, so it's two perspectives. We get one from a character, which I'm not going to go into because it'll spoil the first book. And then another is Pepper. Pepper's character, who we briefly meet in the first book. And Pepper's chapters I love because we get Pepper's chapters from back for when she was a little girl. And we get to find out of how she came about being and how her life was. And I'm almost liking Pepper's chapters more than I'm liking the other characters. But I'm loving it, and I just can't wait to finish this one. And I will be continuing with this, and I would highly, highly recommend these books. It's wonderful. The first book was amazing. This one is amazing. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it 4 or 5, but it definitely will be a 4 or 5 star. Because I'm definitely enjoying this one. I just wish I would have finished it, because if I would have finished it, I would have gotten on the Rebel track, and I would have ended up being a Rebel leader, which I would have loved a lot better than being a pilot for the Federation. So, but anyway, what can you do? But I will definitely be finishing this one very soon. But that was what I read for the Space Opera September. I will be participating again if SFF 180 decides to host this again, because I really love sci-fi, and have discovered that I really love space operas, even though before this readathon I really didn't understand what they were. But yes, I really love them, and they're lots of fun. So let me know down below if you have any, like I said, any recommendations or any other space opera recommendations for me. I will gladly take recommendations. And please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!